Good morning, everyone. I've got my chai tea here, and I was just thinking about I haven't been online for maybe about 10 days or so. I was under the weather for a little bit, and so just kind of wanted to connect with all of you and see what's going on. Yesterday, I was in the office for the first time in a long time. And one of the things I was noticing is people seem to be losing steam. So I don't know if it's the weather, the gloom, the cold, months and months of being in the cold. And I certainly know back east and the Midwest has been really hit hard and been super cold for a long, long time. So yesterday it was chilly here, but we did finally see some sunshine, which obviously brings up our endorphins and makes us feel sort of alive again, and also just with the time change and the ability to see the sun in the evening time and maybe go for a walk. Super important things. So if you're losing your steam, if you're feeling like you're kind of feeling a little, yesterday when I was in the office, I felt like a lot of my clients had really, really slowed down. So where they had been having, those good, consistent losses, I was finding that some people, just we're down to maybe a pound or 3/4 of a pound. And some people own it. Some people go, yep, I had a bad week last week. I wasn't on track. And then some people go, geez, I just don't understand. I'm not getting the losses. I don't know. Maybe this isn't working anymore. And, the bottom line is it's not about it's not working anymore. It's about a lot of things that we start to let slide. So what happens is, and the people that just don't get it and are just confused by it, the first thing I'm asking is, where's your food journal? Well, I'm not keeping a food journal because I eat the same things every day. Well, that's not true. You need to keep a food journal because then it becomes very real as to, did you overeat? Did you undereat? Are you within the carbs you should be having, over, under? Are you in the fats you should be having, over, under? Are you getting your water? Are you taking your supplements? A lot of people think the supplements are just, they're just making me take something. And one of the things I always tell my clients are, I don't give you little jobs just because I said so. Oops, teacher said so, so you better do that. That's not how we do things. This is a medical and scientific protocol. You know what makes Ideal Protein work? It works because you have a coach. It works because you have a good coach, a coach that holds you accountable, a coach that teaches you why we do all the things that we do. So having that food journal, number one, it keeps us right in the sweet spot. It keeps us between 850 and 950 calories. It keeps us making sure that we got all 4 cups of our select vegetables, not just salad and, salad and all the stuff on your unlimited raw list, your freebie list. It's a freebie because it's water, it's a little bit of fiber, but it's not enough to help the body metabolize and process properly. We've got to be having those 4 cups of veggies, and I always advise that at least half of your veggies are cooked. So when we cook those veggies, they're going to, digest differently. They're going to metabolize differently. They're also, these veggies that are on your select veggies list, they metabolize over a long period of time. They keep us satiated. They have lots of fiber in them. They have hydration in them. So if you're ever feeling like, gosh, I'm just thirsty all the time, you're not getting all of your veggies. We need that hydration from those select vegetables. So, cooking up a nice stir fry with zucchini and spinach and mushrooms and bell peppers and cauliflower rice. Number one, it's hearty, it's filling, and it gets your veggies in, and you can spice it up any way you want to spice it up, which is really fun. Sometimes I like to use a lot of Indian inspired spices, so I'm using cardamom and turmeric and curry, and I love all of those spices, and so if you love onions, chop up those green onions and throw those in there, and you have a really hearty dish, and also it's a great way to meal prep. So if your problem is planning, make a big cauliflower stir fry, or make 2 or 3 different styles. You can make it like Spanish rice, you can make it like Asian rice, and then you've got like 3 different flavors that you have throughout the week. Throw them in the fridge, and or box them up into meal prep containers to take with you to work. Take that time to do that. That's where the success comes in. So, another thing that someone that is feeling the slowed progress is they're not measuring. So it's a serious thing. And again, it's always my client that says, no, the first couple of times I measured and now I can eyeball it. It just doesn't work. Eyeballing just doesn't work. So, making sure either your butcher has pre-packaged everything in 8-ounce increments, or you could do 4-ounce increments, and break that up at half at lunch, half at dinner. But understanding the strategies that you need to have in order to be successful. And so, this is the time of year that can a lot of times make or break us. So we've now, we've been through the quiet time, January, February, March. We don't have a lot of things that are getting in our way during that period of time. Now the sun's going to start peeking out. Lots of people like to go have a celebration on St. Patrick's Day. So be sure you're watching on the Low Carb Show today. I'll put a link in the comments section later. We're going to be doing some savory dishes that you can make this weekend for St. Patrick's Day. That's going to be today at 1:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And I'll be with my good friend Dee for that. But that's coming up. Then Easter's coming up. Then Mother's Day coming up. Then Father's Day. And in the meantime, we've got graduations and the start of wedding season. And so this is the time to hold yourself accountable. Stay focused. If you stay focused, between now and the first day of summer, we've got time to lose 30 to 40 pounds. Or we can end up on the first day of summer still carrying around our 30 to 40 pounds. So I encourage you, stay focused, reevaluate, recommit to yourself, and you will find that success. And I hope that this encourages you today. And it's Friday, remembering that the weekend is coming. You can always reach out to me with your questions. You can send them on Facebook Messenger or put them in the comments section. But I encourage you to always take care of yourself, and to love yourself, and to want it enough, and making sure that your why is super deep. Our why cannot be a party that we're going to, or a wedding, or our daughter's graduation party. That's not why we lose weight. We lose weight because we want to be healthy, because we want to stop being exhausted, because we want to sleep again, because we want to feel better, because ultimately we want to change our lifestyle permanently, and we don't want to be in this place of self-sabotage and negative self-talk, and always feeling not good about ourselves. So I hope that was helpful, you guys, and please always share this out to people that might need an extra boost, or someone that that needs to get healthy and hasn't quite got there yet. So I look forward to talking to all of you next week. All right, you guys, have a good weekend.